Are we not gonna talk about how Brulee is there sad?
Yeah, she's sad because Cracker's fucked up. Her second favorite brother.
Is Cracker her second favorite brother?
I don't know. I don't think she has a tier list. Have you checked her YouTube
I mean,
video
if she-
recently?
Yeah, Katakuri S tier.
Yeah, I better
I'm gonna
say.
put Cracker in B.
Oven's like a C. Probably could go up to a B if he you remember my birthday every once in a while.
Snack definitely a C tier.
Flambe
Definitely.
F tier. Get her out of here. Trash.
My only family. I had no other time to record this except for right now when I'm eating. It's a Jewelry Bonnie reference, you guys.
Sorry guys, just give me a sec. I'll let this set up in a jiffy.
Yeah, you take your time.
Okay, I am back, and by that I mean I never actually left. I duped you. I hit record before leaving. We're live. This
Ah,
Oh my god, what?
This is the Shifting Gear podcast.
No way.
Oh fuck! I've never been here before.
I'm running
my
out
God.
of clever ways to do this. We're going to hit a plateau soon.
Listen, I think we ran out a while ago.
These have never been clever.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about chapter 1063, My Only Family. It was a pretty good chapter. I liked it a lot. We're jumping straight into it with I knew we were gonna get more stuff about obviously what Luffy, Bonnie, and Chopper are doing, right?
Hey.
And Jinbei. Sorry, I forgot about Jinbei.
Hey.
We'll get into the cover story. Don't worry. I'm just gonna kind of give my general thoughts right now.
I'm feral. I want the cover story.
All right. Okay. Can I finish my thought at least?
Of course you can.
All right. Thank you. But what happens in the second half of the chapter, right?
Yeah.
I was not expecting us to get context for immediately. It kind of makes me think this is going to be like a Zoe situation where this island is kind of a
Swift one?
Yeah, a setup Swift one that we immediately jump off of.
Maybe.
But to appease Akaru and the one other person that is not Akaru watching this.
Okay, let's crack right into this, Cracker fans. Okay, so in the cover story, our boy has been fucked up by presumably Aokiji, and they took our girl Pudding, presumably to read the poneglyphs or whatever, but that's not important anyway. It's probably Blackbeard and his crew anyway. That's all I wanted to say.
I mean, no, I think those are that's pretty important information.
No, that's not important. The important part's that Cracker's hurt.
You just wanted to point out that Cracker got fucked up.
Yeah.
Are we not gonna talk about how Brulee is there sad?
Yeah, she's sad because Cracker's fucked up. Her second favorite brother.
Is Cracker her second favorite brother?
I don't know. I don't think she has a tier list. Have you checked her YouTube video recently?
Yeah, Katakuri S tier.
Yeah, I better
I'm
say.
gonna put Cracker in B.
Oven's like a C. Probably could go up to a B if he you remember my birthday every once in a while.
Snack definitely a C tier.
Flambe F tier. Get her out of here. Trash.
God, imagine doing a tier list on your siblings.
I did that once.
That's awesome.
Hey, you know who's a baddie? Is Charlotte Praline.
Who?
Wait, oh, that's the shark one. That's the
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, she is.
That woman is huge.
Yeah, she got handlebars on her head.
Yeah, haha, what are those good for? Haha.
That's called her hair. Weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that good for?
Man, that bitch is like 50 feet tall. I don't think I'd even be able to reach, bro.
You could climb.
Yeah.
You have to work for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Praline is very cute. I do like her a lot. Freckles are a very nice trait.
Yeah.
Well, she got a gorgeous smile too.
That
Hey,
is-
Praline, if you break up with Aladdin, I'm here.
Yo, Praline.
Yeah.
Break up with that dumb bitch Aladdin. Get a man who treats you right. Get a man who's
Yeah.
3 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm sure that Jinbei taught Aladdin to treat her right.
That's yeah. I don't think Jinbei would be friends with someone who doesn't treat his wife right.
That's true. Jinbei's a homie.
You gotta treat your homies right, and you know what's the best way to treat your homies?
What is the best
Well,
way to
how are
treat
you
your
gonna
homies?
transition into this one?
Treat them to an all-you-can-eat buffet at the Vegapunk snack machine.
God damn, Bonnie's thick, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
and One Piece girls have the same body type. Send them this panel.
I love that Luffy's made of rubber, right?
Yeah.
How did
But-
that happen?
But Bonnie and Chopper are just as stuffed and fat as he is. They rival him in hunger.
Well, you see, Bonnie can change ages. Therefore, maybe there's a timeline she's tapping into where she just lives like this.
I think that timeline is every fucking day of her life.
Yeah, and then she just does it.
Yeah. I'm actually really interested in the behavior patterns of these satellites, I think. Is what
Yeah, I believe that's what they are.
Because I really like that Atlas is literally just like, you guys ate your fill. You really liked it. Okay, bye.
I'm a big fan that Jinbei's like, I've lived like this.
Oh, it's right. I completely forgot. Like, she's like, all 4 of you are stuffed and bursting. No, that's just me. I always look.
It's just big bone, dude.
Yeah, he just lives like
I'm
this.
just big fish boned, big wish boned.
He really is just taking his kids on a field trip,
Yeah,
like to the
God,
amusement
like,
park.
It's funny how like Frankie, like in that one SBS, like Oda was like, "This is our dad. This is the ship dad for Frankie, right?"
Yeah.
And now it's like, no, Jinbei has the most dad energy.
Yeah, Frankie's been demoted to the cool uncle.
I don't know if that's a demoting.
Well, I guess it's a matter of perspective, really. How much do you love your dad, Chuckles?
Are you saying that because you know I don't know my dad, or are you just unaware?
This is news to me.
Yeah, I don't know my dad.
Shit.
I thought you were making fun of me there, and I was like, "What, dude? What the fuck?" But yeah, no. I do have my grandfather though, and I do like him a lot.
I see.
So, you know what else I like a lot? I like
The new
Luffy's-
drip?
I like the drip in this chapter.
You like the SSG on the little leg bit?
The SSG. What
Says
is that?
SSG.
Yeah. Wait, do you know what that stands for?
Do you not know
Super
what it stands
Saiyan
for?
Goku.
Super
Duh.
That's
Saiyan
right.
Goku.
That's right, baby. But no, it's this fucking special science group.
Special science group.
Yeah, it's the stupid fucking thing that Vegapunk's a part of or whatever. It's the special science group or some
Who the
shit
fuck else
like
is in
that.
the special science group himself?
Fuck, let me see. I'll look it up. I just vaguely remember it. A special science group,
Well, he's
abbreviated as SSG, is a team led by Vegapunk. That's it. That's all we know.
Okay, so it's just a formation of letters at this point.
I presume that the rest of the SSG is just the satellites.
So weird.
But-
So a weird thing, right?
Mhm.
Luffy gets an outfit very similar to Atlas's outfit.
Yeah, you kind of look like Mega Man.
You do kind of look like Mega Man, and he has 6s on him. Maybe Luffy's the 6th satellite.
Maybe they're 9s, and he's Mighty Number 9.
He doesn't need to be that. He doesn't need to be that at all. KG and Alphane's gonna run him through the fucking ringer.
Yeah.
But I was trying to segue into we talked about the death of Cute Hat Chopper, right?
Yeah.
But that is a bygone era. We've gone from the past of the traditional Japanese to the scientific future. Here is future Chopper.
I love him.
He is like, it's amazing how Chopper has been getting not like a lot of chances to do anything relevant, right?
Hmm.
But a lot of chances just to be adorable.
Yeah, but let us not forget. Ignore the beautiful, adorable baby. Ignore the cute girl. We have Jinbei in a Hawaiian dad shirt because, again, he is just on a trip with his kids.
It is. It just. It's so wild that like they all like this is. I do like. I want to take the pictures of Bonnie, of Chopper, Jinbei, and Luffy, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're playing D&D with your friends and your one friend has their own gimmick they're doing separate from the campaign.
Honestly.
What was that? In that image, it was like a bunny girl and like a raccoon guy, right?
I don't know what image you're talking about, but I'll believe you.
Okay, there's a meme that's like what most D&D parties look like, right?
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's a picture of like a girl. You know, it's fine. I'll just get it. We're cutting out dead hair. I'll just go get the image.
It's a picture of Kara and a raccoon dog like Chopper.
No, god damn it, Hikaru, please! I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees.
You said rabbit girl. What else am I supposed to talk about?
Come on, where is it? Man, I swear I saw this image all the time, and I can't find it actually looking for it. Isn't that the worst?
It's okay. It's not that important.
I mean, it's not. Yeah. Fucking. My brain is like on fumes right now.
That's okay.
But I really liked the. I like Jinbei's banter throughout this episode, right? I keep calling it an episode. This chapter.
Yeah.
Like he's like, it makes for a better disguise. Not that we were really incognito to begin with, and then when the pacifist is hacking them, oh, that was clothing theft, but it just popped out when I kicked the machine. Yeah, that sounds like property damage to me. Like Jinbei just being like the sassy sidekick, like a jet to Spike's cowboy bebop.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to phrase that properly.
No, I get you. I get you.
I was a little annoyed with Bonnie's antics in this chapter.
Yeah.
But, like, I get it. Like, to her, she sees her dad, right?
Yeah.
And so, obviously, she's going to not want to hurt him. She's going to want to believe that there's a chance he can go back to normal, right?
Yeah.
And it's super sad because, as readers, we already know that Kuma is back on the New Kama Island. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, unless they're just wrong and that's not Kuma, but I feel like that's Kuma.
No, it definitely has to be. Yeah, but yeah, she just has an emotional response and is, like a little irrational in the grand scheme of things from our perspective.
Yeah. I do really like what Oda did with this chapter, though.
What about it?
Cutting before the impact of the pacifista attacking Bonnie, right?
Mm-hmm.
To the explosion going on with Law.
Oh no, that's Egghead. Luffy, Chopper, Jinbei, Bonnie are dead.
Yeah. You know, weird the fauna looks nothing like Egghead all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's holograms.
That's holograms. Damn it, I guess they're all just dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, while this is all going on, Law is being attacked by Blackbeard. It's pretty out of, like, I mean, were you guys expecting to get, like, ongoing Blackbeard information outside of the cover stories?
No, I didn't expect either of these people to show up. Like, I figured we were getting a little bit of a Law break, right? Because, like, we just left Wano, and he was a pretty major character there.
Yeah.
So I thought we were going a bit without seeing him, especially.
We had to have a Rocky Port reunion. First it was Kobe and Blackbeard. Right. Now it's Law and Blackbeard.
I'm curious, like, because, like, the whole thing with Kobe, right?
Mm-hmm.
That happened before we left Wano, right?
Yeah, I think it happened because Kobe called during, like, the raid on Wano or whatever, and he was like, yeah, I'm pulling up on Boa's Island or whatever. And so that happened around then, and then they waited a few days on Wano, and then I guess Kobe got captured or whatever, and then now we moved, and now we're here.
Okay. Oh, right, because that would have been almost immediately after the deforming of the Warlord system. So the Reverie would have had to complete it, which happened while Luffy was training.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys know this. I know, Akaro, you're a big One Piece fan.
I do like One Piece a little bit.
Nick's one of those fake fans, so he probably is out of the loop.
Yeah. Man, y'all still think I read this manga.
Nick has never read a single chapter. He's just been winging it.
He's pretty good. I gotta give him credit.
Yeah.
10 points for charisma, 0 points for intelligence, since he just told us that.
Damn.
But
I was impressed when he predicted a character was named Tashigi.
Yeah.
But So have you seen Akaru, that statue of Law as a hot girl?
Yeah.
I feel like this is drawing inspiration from that.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you feel like this is Oda canonizing like a fun fan thing?
Yeah, I think Oda was just like, I want to draw more characters with boobs, and he was like, because the okay, but that SBS years ago, many moons, there was an SBS of, hey, can you draw all the worst generation people as the opposite gender, and he did, and then we also got the figure of like Girl Law and Girl Luffy, I believe, also exists, but. So yeah, from the SBS, but now it's just in the story as a little gag thing and a future Treasure Cruise unit, I assure you.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely. 5-star booby law.
yeah,
But this is an interesting thing, uh, because it is a devil fruit disease,
yeah,
uh, which we learned is from the sick fruit, and
yeah,
that means that you can overpower the disease with intense hockey.
yeah,
And that's a neat idea. I actually would have liked to. I think we will see more of Doc Q and his weird abilities.
yeah.
But I hope he has more tricks up his sleeve. I hope whoever he fights, right?
It's Chopper.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I even said that. Like that was gonna be like a surprising thing.
Yeah.
But to run down the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got some big news for the Blackbeard crew. 1,000 plus chapters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they've all just been like weirdos, but they all finally have their own unique abilities.
Yeah. I don't know when Burgess got his fucking fruit.
No, it was
Sometime between Dressrosa, he just fucking pulled up with
yeah,
this.
no, it was after he Blackbeard devoured him, obviously.
I
Yeah.
see.
But
That makes sense.
Doc Q with his sick fruit, because just like with the whole Apple thing on Jaya, he likes to prank people with silly issues and then kill them.
Yeah.
Uh, Van Augur, is that how you say his name?
Van Augur.
Van Augur, okay.
Vinegar.
Vanagur.
Vinegar.
Dracula.
Yeah, but I've heard it as Van Augur and Von Ogre. But there's no O, so
Van
I'm
Augur
I'm
sounds right.
yeah, that's my
He has the teleport fruit or the warp fruit.
yeah.
And then finally, Jesus Burgess has the very boring strong fruit, which
And also he's like missing half his face, it seems.
yeah, it looks like I can't tell if that's an issue with like the drawing, right? Or if he's supposed to have like taken damage from the events of Dressrosa. He does look off in this panel though.
The last time we heard from him on the phone or whatever, he said, I'm in like a dire crisis or some shit. So I guess he got fucked up and they gave him some sort of cybernetics just to reaffirm that he's gonna fight Frankie.
Yeah. He ain't no. Remember when people thought he was gonna fight Sanji?
I mean, I guess it still could happen.
I guess that's fair. But also, let's talk about the number one member of the Blackbeard crew, right?
Stronger?
Stronger, with his horse fruit, mythical type model Pegasus. Giving a horse the horse fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is so fucked up.
Well, I mean, Son Goku had the human fruit.
Yeah, but it was the model Buddha.
This is the model Pegasus.
What I'm saying is that the benefit of a Zoan fruit, right?
You know,
Is like the sliding in between, right?
he can slide in between wings.
He can become more or less horse at will.
Yeah.
I think he can always be an equal amount horse. He just chooses whether he has wings or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if he was like a hybrid form where he had like half wings?
What would that do for him?
He could almost fly.
Also, does he have a horn?
No, that's an alicorn.
What?
A unicorn, an alicorn is a Pegasus with a horn. Pegasus don't normally have horns.
That's some nerd shit. I've never heard of that.
You're some
Yeah,
nerd shit. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Get your My
Damn,
Little Pony
they should have tried to
information.
find the fucking alicorn fucking fruit instead.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What is this weak shit?
Honestly,
Okay.
feed stronger to a javelin.
Yo, real shit though. Who's Stronger's opponent? Are we gonna bring back Karu?
I
Fighting Duck
like to
Squadron?
think if Chopper's gonna fight Doc, right?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a 2v2 because I don't think Chopper gets to have fights by himself.
So we're gonna get Carrot back so she can leave. Let's
Yo!
go, Whopper.
I'm gonna hurt you. You
Cho
promised
bro.
me. You promised
Said
me.
Cho bro, pull up.
You promised me. You looked me in the eyes and you said you wouldn't do this.
Hey, that's not true.
That's true. We have never looked each other in the eyes.
That is true. But who do you think it will be?
Who do I think it will be?
Yeah, who do you think's gonna fight the horse?
That's a maybe Brooke. Like,
Brooke's endgame opponent's a horse.
I don't think Oda has any plans for Brooke. I think because we still have the whole thing about I was a soldier in a certain kingdom, right?
Yeah.
So we're still holding out for that reveal, right? Which might just be like superlatory information that doesn't matter.
Maybe.
So I don't think he really has like an in-game opponent to base it off of, and I just feel like Chopper has a motivator, but he's outmatched. So give him a small little power up by having Brooke be there.
Maybe.
I'm not really sure. Like, I know like probably Nami's gonna fight Katarine.
Yeah, Katarina Devon.
We know that Zoro will fight Shiryu.
Yeah.
And like you said, Frankie will fight Burgess.
Probably, yeah.
I think Sanji will probably fight Van Augur, or maybe what's that other guy's name? The mime guy?
Oh, Lafitte. I think Lafitte is either Sanji because feet or because Kane's sword he will fight Brook because they both got that shit
That'd be
going
kind
on.
of sick.
That would be kind of sick. Maybe. You know what? You know what? Do you know who will probably help Chopper fight the horse?
Who?
Robin, because Robin can make wings with her hands.
Maybe.
Of course, we're saying this from the angle that they're gonna do mirror matches.
Yeah, they're either gonna do mirror matches or just complete mix-ups.
Yeah, no, because I like to imagine it's gonna be like they go in with a game plan, like in Waco Mundo, right?
Yeah, but then Von Augur fucking warps them
Yeah,
and everyone
they
switches
just
opponents.
end up with just the worst matchups.
Yeah, the worst of generations.
I felt not to like short Bleach tangent, right?
Yeah.
I felt so bad for Renji in Waco Mundo. He got paired up with the most like unadvantageous opponent, and 3 assists didn't help. It wasn't until the science guy stepped in,
Yeah.
and just one-shotted him.
Renji has a really rough life.
Yeah, I think Renji is like the definition of a shonen jobber. I don't think there is a better example you could go for.
I
But
don't want to spoil you. He does get some respect put on his name in the final arc.
That's good. That's good.
I was gonna say he does marry Rukia in the end.
That is true. And there are people who are very mad about that.
Yeah.
I understand.
And I get it. I'm gonna be real. I like Orihime, right?
Yeah, but she's not 4'9".
No, her tits are though.
Damn.
That's what I desire.
But Rukia and Ichigo just have like a better dynamic. I mean, it was what the story started itself on. Like, there's a reason why at the end of Fullbringer and Thousand Year Blood War, right?
Mm-hmm.
It ends on the of those two saying goodbye to one another.
Yeah, but they just homies.
They just homies. It'd be weird if a guy fell in love with a dead chick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, Law's gonna die.
Law is so going to die. Law is going to super die.
Yeah.
It's not
he's
even
fucked.
funny. Like, because they literally say, like, I'm here, Blackbeard says, I know that Kaido had at least one poneglyph, and you took down Big Mom too. I'm here for all of your road poneglyphs. And Law then goes, alright, fine. Same to you. Winner takes all. And it's like, okay, well, Law, you could have gotten out of this. You could have gotten out of this scot-free, and you chose death.
Someone's taken Law's fruit.
Oh, I just remembered on the whole thing about like Jinbei's like sitcom dialogue.
Yeah.
Luffy, when they're fighting the Pacifists, is like, we gotta fight back before he gets the best of us, right?
Yeah.
And then Jinbei says, it's justified self-defense if you ignore the part about us being wanted criminals.
Yeah. He's a good dude.
I'm really liking Jinbei. If this is gonna be his whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy he's here.
Dude, I'm always been Team Jinbei.
Nick, how are you feeling about Jinbei? You read through a lot of it, so you didn't have to spend 15 years waiting for Jinbei.
Yeah. I like Jinbei. I think he's a fun guy. I think he's still kind of like on the lower tier of the Straw Hats for me, but he's not at the bottom, and that's what matters.
I would say that even as messy as Jinbei's inclusion was, right?
Yeah.
He's still better than Brook.
Yeah.
Hey, Brooks, the whole cake MVP though.
Oh my god, I loved Brook. The fact that Brook fought Big Mom, right,
Yeah,
is such a massive glow up.
he had a good matchup.
But I feel like that's the last exciting thing he's going to do for the whole show.
No, just you wait. The Lafitte 1v1 gonna go crazy.
I know.
He'll say, "May I have this dance?" And
You
then I'll go crazy.
You think, See, you say that, Frankie's gonna fight Jesus, right?
Yeah, he's gonna fight Jesus from the Bible though, not Jesus Burgers.
Yeah. And Frank's just gonna be like, "Whoa, Jesus, super!"
I was just about to say, like Jesus is on his knees begging the Lord above for another answer to his crucifixion, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, and then he has like the vision that shows him like what's going to occur if he lets this happen, right?
Yeah.
And he sees Frankie do his iconic pose and go, "Super Maketoke!"
Yeah.
And then Jesus goes, "All right, I know it needs to be done for the good of the future." But
God.
I actually think that Jesus might fight Jinbei. Because
You don't think
I just thought about it, and they have that one big guy, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel like
big man.
I feel like the only way to take care of him would be a fight with the cannon, like from the ship, or if like Nick is predicting, Frankie will get like a super giant like conqueror Frankie as like a final form.
Maybe.
I think that would be neat.
I agree.
What was
Well,
your
yeah, I like-
favorite part of this chapter?
Law with titties. Law with titties.
Dude, I got a DM about Law with Titties from a homie. They just were like, "Yo, do you read the chapter?" I was like, "Yeah, Law with Tits, right?" They were like, "Yeah."
I didn't even realize it, but I posted I posted it after the scans went up, right?
Mhm.
So it wasn't really a spoiler per se, but I did post an accidental spoiler in our group chat, not
With the Law
realizing.
with Titties.
Yeah, no, it was the Law baby. Like Law leaving Wano and then immediately getting attacked by Blackbeard, and it's the baby eating the cake and looking like, what the fuck did I just eat?
What?
Yeah, you didn't look at it because you don't respect me.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, Jesus.
Burgess.
Burgess. All right, before we move any forward, Nick,
Yes.
you're being called on the carpet.
Okay, here I go. Whoa.
So, we've been shown some new information about Blackbeard's crew.
Yes.
I think you should take a moment to tell everyone how this doesn't refute your theory, how it actually makes your theory stronger,
Yes.
like the strong
horse.
fruit. Or the horse.
Well, how's about you begin by telling me how it has contradicted my theory?
Okay, so the thing you said
Yes.
was that Blackbeard is using these guys as devil fruit banks. And
Essentially, yes.
the way it works is that he basically vores them, gets their fruit back, right?
Yes.
Then makes a new clone.
No. They are mobile depositories for devil fruits that he could, if he wanted to, swallow back up.
Okay, so the thing is the implication I got from it, right?
Yes.
Was there's someone who doesn't have a devil fruit, right?
Yes.
So that he can dump that devil fruit onto them.
Yes. Well, their names were Jesus Burgess, Doc Q, Van Auger, and Stronger.
Alright. They all have devil fruits now, though.
Yes. Well, he's moving into the final stage of his plans. He's found some pretty good devil fruits.
Okay, so
There's no sense in looking for more.
Yeah, well, see, we're getting to the ending stage because if he takes a Law and assuming that Aokiji just got pudding, he can go find the final island.
That is true. So you're thinking he's done all of his devil fruit hunting he's going to do. He's got his
Yeah.
he's got his team for the Elite Four.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he doesn't really have too much time to waste looking for devil fruits, because, like, people are on the fucking schmoove.
That is true. That's the one thing I've never thought about with Blackbeard's whole thing, right? They always talk about how he has the devil fruit encyclopedia, and that's how he's able to know what powers or what fruit gives them, and like where they and what they're known for, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you find a devil fruit? Like you would have to know of an infamous pirate with a certain ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I imagine is what Blackbeard's doing, since we've seen him targeting pirates like Absalom.
Yeah.
Actually, I just thought about something.
Well.
In a way, Blackbeard is kind of has another layer of fucking similarities to Luffy. Because
Yeah.
just like Luffy, Blackbeard fights other pirates, right?
Mm-hmm.
But rather than fighting them with the goal of, like, protecting people from their troubles, or, like, defeating them so that they don't take something,
Mm-hmm.
he exclusively does it in an aggressive sense to take things from them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but in one of the Romance Dawn versions that Oda wrote before he finished the one that is the canon one, right?
Yeah.
Luffy talks about being a peace main,
Mm.
which is a pirate who exclusively only goes after other pirates.
Yeah, I remember that.
Blackbeard's kind of like a fucked up version of a peace main.
Yeah, he's like a pirate.
No. What I mean is, like, Blackbeard isn't really going after territories. He's not just pillaging anyone, right?
Yeah.
He's specifically going after other pirates, which in a way could be seen as a good thing, right?
Yeah.
But he's exclusively doing it for a negative goal.
He wants the One Piece, dog.
He wants that One Piece. And
He knows it's real.
He's gonna it's the name of the treasure on the Grand Line, and he's gonna find it.
Yeah.
That man, everyone talks about the One Piece rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably the most poorly aged line of the One Piece rap. Other than there once was a man named Gold Roger.
Yeah.
Because they say it's the name of the treasure on the Grand Line, right?
Yeah.
But the New World is still in the Grand Line, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So that's not a poorly aged line.
Yeah. Don't you disrespect the One Piece rap?
You're right, I'm
Oda
sorry, I'm
actually wrote
sorry.
that himself.
Well, I'm glad to see my Blackbeard theory is still flawless.
Yeah.
Fuck, this didn't go at all how I wanted it to.
I immediately shut you up.
Yeah, you were like, Nick, do you want to tell the class what happened? And Nick said, nothing happened. And you went, yeah, damn, you're right.
Bro, I'm like Zoro, literally nothing happened, bro.
There's this panel. Did you guys read? I know Caro does, but you don't read Spy X Family, do you?
No.
Nick, there is a panel from the newest chapter. I'm gonna DM it to you.
Okay, sounds cool.
But this is essentially the exchange we just had. I'll post it up in the video.
Yes, let me see.
I think I know what you're talking
Yeah, the
about.
one's like,
Is it...
Dumbo, Uggy, Uggo. You're so Uggo, I'm gonna tell the teacher on you. Hey, teacher, Anya's Uggo, expel her. What? Anya, is this true? We take being Uggo very seriously at this academy. I'm not Uggo, I'm totes adorable. Yes, she is adorable. In fact, you're the Uggo one, Scion boy.
so stupid, but I
Yeah,
love
no,
it.
I mean, this is literally what just happened to me, though, in real time.
Yeah. Listen, Nick's theory is solid, okay?
I mean, you're right.
It's
It
book
is
solid,
It
baby.
is just my theory, after all.
Yeah, you have the same theory. You're just mad that he got to say his.
I went first.
Yeah, that's what you think. I know you just spliced the footage.
Nick rarely ever talks. I wouldn't have to splice anything.
Yeah, you don't know that.
What do you mean I don't? I'm here. I've been here. I've been here for 33 minutes, and he said like 4 things.
That's what you think.
They were
yeah.
all very, very meaningful.
It's true.
I mean, I won't.
Such as, damn, Law, you got them fucking milkers now, man.
Yeah. See, Nick's only here to say like the hard facts, okay? He's here to like spit out the big important info.
Did Law always have this outfit
Tits?
design that he has? No, not tits.
Yeah.
Like, he's got like a wife beater tee, right?
Yeah.
And then a cape. But I feel like
I think that's new.
yeah, I was say previously he had like a jacket that was like that.
Yeah,
And then
he's got like a Corazon feather inspired cape
remember when
right
he
now.
strolled up to Saboti in just a fucking V-neck?
Yeah,
I missed that design. That was a good design.
Man, the worst generation have good designs for a bunch of characters Oda came up with in like 12 seconds.
I know,
yeah.
right?
For real.
Yeah.
And where's the rouge?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I think he's probably actually. You know what? I could
What?
probably see Mad D Monk joining Blackbeard at this point.
No, he wouldn't. He
He would
loves
never.
fucking and mountain
And
climbing.
Blackbeard loves fucking.
No.
What do you mean?
Also, okay, fucking, this is gonna kill me. I need to bring it up. Do you think because Stronger ate the fucking horse Pegasus fruit that he has the like extra horsepower, like extra strength of horse,
No.
or is it just base horse
No,
strength
I think
added
he.
to
I think
the
he
wings?
has. I think he is already horse strength, right?
Yeah.
So it has done nothing. I mean, if he tell you what, if there's the benefit. If he unlocks his half-wing hybrid state, right,
Yeah.
he will have the power of 2 horses.
That's awesome.
That's what I'll say. By the way, I love how
pretty
we focused all on the like Stronger and his stats, right?
Yeah.
And not the fact that he was introduced by Blackbeard standing on top of Doc and Stronger.
Well, you know, that's inconsequential. We don't
It's
talk about
very
what's
good though.
happening
It's
there.
such a strong introduction. It just shows how Blackbeard uses his crew however he wants.
Yeah, because there are more
Yeah.
copies of him. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. He's like, they're coming back in my belly eventually.
I didn't get a chance to say it at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
But if you're watching and you've checked out our channel, you might have noticed that I updated the channel banner. I did it using some art from a wonderful fan that did some fan art for us, and
Yes.
I'll have their name up on screen because it's escaping me right now.
It's Tumbleweed. Thank you, Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll cut that out so that we don't have that.
No, leave it in. It's funny.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be. Well, I mean, on second that, no, I'll keep it in because he did depict me being stabbed to death.
Good.
It's
That's what we
true.
requested. He's just being a good artist, bro.
That is
Yeah,
true.
it's
That is
true.
true. Did you see what the file name of that image is?
No.
It's what do I even call this?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, thank you Tumbleweed for helping with that. It helped us make a really nice banner. But the reason I bring up the banner
Mhm.
is if you look at it on desktop, you see all 3 of us, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if you look it up on mobile, you just see Nick.
Funny.
Nice.
So in a way, Nick has just been taking over my podcast, and I really hate it, and I wish he would stop. I've asked nicely.
I'm sorry.
he-
I'm trying not to have such correct theories and opinions all the time, man. But it's
sorry
hard.
for having a 10-foot
Listen.
cock. I don't mean it.
Chuckles, I hate to break it to you, but Nick actually ate the body fruit, and you are
It's
just
true.
one of his copies. So it is his podcast.
That's how he knows the body fruit is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how I know the One Piece is real.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to our topic.
Yeah.
What was our topic again?
Hockey.
Hockey, right.
And I've been really looking forward to this one. I love the Pittsburgh Penguins, dude. Cindy Crosby. Oh, what a beaut.
I don't know what that is.
Hockey?
Oh, the sport. Okay.
He's not Canadian. He doesn't know what that is, dude.
Canadians aren't.
What a hoser.
Don't make up words to insult me. There are perfectly fine words in the dictionary that you can use.
Yeah, whatever.
But we're talking about hockey today. Hockey is a concept that was added late into One Piece's life and has greatly changed how the entire story operates, really.
We say late into its life. It's been around for like at least over a decade now.
I mean, yeah, but like that, what does that mean for One Piece, though? A half a decade is over like 600 chapters.
I think it's been in the story longer than it hasn't.
I mean, yes, by virtue of the fact that it was introduced around.
No. I mean, like, the time skip, I think, has been longer. Like, post-time skip, I think, has been more chapters than pre-time skip
Yeah,
at this point.
it has, because time skip started at 5.7. That we don't know as the anime. Anime is 5.17. I think it's like 5.05, maybe.
maybe.
It's around chapter 500 that we get into post time skip. So it was introduced around 400.
Yeah. So about midway through at this point.
Yeah,
And
but
that's ignoring like fucking Skypiea shit and stuff
okay,
like
so it
that.
was introduced semi midway through into One Piece's life,
Yeah.
and has greatly changed how the story kind of operates because of it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it would be fun to sit down and talk about what we think of it, what we have we enjoyed what we've seen of it. Are there problems that make us not like it as much? Akara, why don't you start us off since you're a big hockey fan? Go
Yeah.
the Penguins.
Yeah, the
Tell us.
Pittsburgh Penguins, they're pretty great. They won a lot of cups. Uh, but yeah, I like hockey. I think it's neat. It like okay, if you're looking at it from like a shonen like power interaction standpoint, it does kind of like alleviate the problem solving creativity that some shows have, where it's like, oh, this power counters this or whatever, because it's like now I can punch fucking light or I can punch fucking fire or whatever. Um, but it kind of needed to happen because like if you need Luffy to fucking fight all these crazy opponents in the future that he can't physically contact, and Luffy's not like a big like light Yagami problem solving thinker man, he's just not gonna be able to solve those problems, and the story wouldn't be able to do anything. So I mean, like armament, like I feel like is just sort of necessary to make the story progress. Observation's pretty cool. I like when they saw the future, and it's pretty nifty. And Conquerors is just like kind of a cool thing. And I like the SPS where the dude glared at his brother and Oda said, "Please don't do that." But that's my hockey opinion. I don't have much to say on it. I just think it's neat.
Okay, so you really were talking about the Penguins.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I guess
No, I actually was not overly like, yeah, let's talk about armament. Fuck yeah. No, I was making a dumb bit.
okay. So I guess I'd say you say that it sounds like it's necessary for the story because of how the devil fruits work and how interactions work and how the characters are written.
Yeah.
Would you say it's been used well?
Uh, I think it's been relatively used well. Like, obviously, like there's a lot of times where it's just like my hockey harder than yours, Teehee. But like, uh, I'm not like super invested in like the battle aspect of One Piece. It's my like least interested part I am with the story. Not that I dislike it, but I think like the whole like oh hockey blooms in like shit thing is cool where it's like Luffy fucking fights Katakuri and keeps going in because he's like this is the only way that I'll fucking progress this shit. And like going into all these situations and stuff is cool. Uh,
Yeah.
and I mean, like the branches of hockey, I think, are cool too. With like you can specialize in one, and that doesn't really mean too much. But then you have like observation, where Usopp's observation can help him sort of like see like auras almost. It seems like
Yeah,
from a distance.
it gave him the ability to sense aura. Like
Yeah,
the anime does a really bad job of portraying it because they make it
yeah,
look he has X-ray vision now.
yeah.
But
But
what it was is he could sense Sugar's malicious intent.
yeah, but I like that where it's like you can have observation and you can be good at observation, but it can go into different like routes almost, like
Yeah,
where
it can
Usopp's is
everyone's copy of Super Mario Hockey is personalized.
yeah, yeah, like because Usopp's has the aura, fucking the Katakuri's got like the future sight and shit like that, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of
Sanji is a
neat.
chauvinist.
Yeah,
That's his observation.
Sanji loves women, so he hears women and sees women better.
I agree with you. I think
Yeah.
the worst thing that hockey added, right,
Hmm.
was the idea of my power level is greater than yours, right?
Yeah.
I get it when you introduce a concept like Conqueror's Hockey, right? Where
Yeah.
weak wills can be absolutely shattered instantly, right?
Yeah.
You kind of inherently create that situation.
Yes.
But I do think that what happens a lot of times is just hockey clashes, which are very boring.
Well, I think hockey clashes are usually just used to be like, okay, the fodder is not involved in this 1v1.
Yeah, I mean it's used because I found because it's explained later, right?
Yeah.
That Sanji was using armament hockey in his fight against Virgo, right?
Yeah.
which it's a really weird thing. A lot of people like
They
because
didn't think it because he wears black, so like,
yeah,
okay.
and they didn't have a sound effect or anything that showed he was doing it. He's just
Yeah.
so like it feels almost like it feels almost like Oda forgot about it and then retroactively said it. But
Maybe.
the point is that Sanji's armament Haki was nowhere near as good as Virgo's at the time.
Yeah,
So
they
he
just got
lost.
his like legs
Yeah,
fucked up.
he cracked his bones, is what happened.
Yeah. And
And
I think
that's
that's fine, but like it's the least interesting use of it.
yeah. It's like I would rather it be that I would rather it be a tool rather than just an outright solution. Like
That's fair.
my favorite uses of Haki are like with Katakuri, right? Or
Hmm.
with Virgo actually. Taking something that shouldn't work in a combative sense, right?
Yeah.
And turning it into a weapon, right? Like
Hmm.
Katakuri using his mochi to form unique weapons and attack shapes, and then Haki to
Hmm.
actually make it damaging. Or Virgo using a bamboo stick as his weapon,
Hmm.
and the Haki allows it to be as limber or as bendable as it needs to be.
Yeah.
Or in the case of like Luffy with Gear 4, right?
Hmm.
Tightening his rubber so it's more resilient, but still giving it that resistance so like when it pushes back it has more tensile force.
Hmm.
Like there are clever uses with the idea. I just think that a lot of the times it can feel a little annoying. I think Kaido summarized it really perfectly in Wano, right? You could have the coolest devil fruit in the world, right?
Yeah, but you can. So at the end of the day, someone can hockey their tits off.
Exactly. Someone can like Law. You could give Law the most voluptuous, sexy tits of his life, and he will just scream really loud and get rid of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hope he
Um.
loses that fucking fight. Fuck
Damn. Okay.
taking away Law titty. How dare he?
Yeah. Also, I will say, Conqueror's hockey is cool in specifically the Pirate Warriors games because it's like fucking you're fighting hordes of people and then you're just like and everyone died because they sucked and it's fucking great.
That does sound pretty fun. You played the Pirate Warrior game for a bit, didn't you, Nick?
A bit. Let me see how long I've played this thing for on Steam. Yeah, 28 hours, so a bit.
Did you try out that hockey mechanic he was talking about?
No.
There's also a mechanic in just that people with Conqueror's hockey have like a super and it's just like the fodder all around you just drops and it's like man I just dropped like 100 people and it looked really fucking cool.
I will admit, when Luffy uses Conqueror's Honky to like knock down
Honky.
He said honky.
when
Conqueror's honky.
God, that's my accent slipping in.
Minor spelling mistake.
It's like that bull from Dressrosa's like Coliseum fight. Like the bull
Yeah.
immediately passes out. That's me when I have a minor spelling mistake. His argument's so solid. Tear that guy apart. Honky just passes out.
Damn.
But I think I like armament and I like observation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conquer I really don't like because while it has cool moments, I won't deny that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it when One Piece goes for like chosen one narratives. It's really I don't really like it when anything does it really. I feel like chosen one narratives are very boring and literally being born with a power, right? That
Mhm.
says like you're destined for greatness if you have this is
I don't know if that's necessarily what it
the,
is. It's more so like
the way
you
that
just have a strong will
well,
when
from what I
something goes
understand,
in
you
people.
have to be born with Conqueror Saki.
It
And
might be the case.
no,
I just thought it was
they've
like
said that it's I believe during the fight with the Hancock sisters, right?
yeah, I thought
It's
they just said that it was the rarest form, so I just interpreted it as like oh
yeah,
you need like a crazy willpower.
the rarest form. I think they said like born with every 1 in 1,000 men will have it.
Because that's it's not about being born with it, it's about that's the amount of people with that willpower.
You're right. You're right. No, you're wrong.
Just you wait until Usopp gets it when he becomes a brave warrior.
Oh my god, if Usopp. Oh, that's right. Wasn't there a thing where like Usopp was pretending to knock people out with Conqueror Saki?
Yeah,
Oh my god, he actually might develop Conqueror Saki.
true.
uh, Nick, what do you think about hockey?
Um,
That's great, Nick.
so, yeah, wait, what the fuck? Just give me a sec. God damn it. Man, I'm not gonna talk anymore. The second I open my mouth, you're like, yo, shut up now. Fuck.
This is just like last week's topic.
Yeah. Man, if I was Shank's red-haired pirates, I would knock you out with my Conqueror's Haki, which is the topic of today's podcast.
Sorry, I got
Yeah.
a Mihawk, Black Cock. You can't do it.
You're looking like a green bull, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, I am Sakazuki at worst.
Damn.
Yeah, so Haki. Haki, I think, is a power that I like because Devil Fruits exist. Like, I feel as if Haki was the only power system in One Piece, it would be dreadfully uninteresting.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Like, if all One Piece was people being like, I have more armament than you, then it would be like, this sucks, right? But I think it works because it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors against, like, Devil Fruit powers. And I think, like you said, Akari, it is something that's sort of born out of necessity to where, like, how do you beat a guy who's made of light, right?
Yeah.
Like, realistically, if Kizaru was just, like, left to be as he was, nobody in the series could beat the guy. Because he's fucking made of light, right?
Well, if you're Ben fucking Beckman and you just point
Yeah.
a gun at him.
Well, yeah,
all you
but
have
that's
to
only
do.
because he's got the Haki, right?
Yeah,
How do
he
you know?
did the hockey cocky of his gun and fucking
Yeah.
it was over.
How do you know? Have you seen him do it?
Bro,
Oh, you
I've
said, I
seen
guess
I've
you're
seen
not.
him do it.
You've seen him use hockey?
Yeah, and in the special involving Uda, that was just like a preview for the film Red movie. He does Conquerors or some shit, I
Oh,
think.
neat. Okay, never mind then. I've been owned again. I'll kill myself now.
Yeah, epically owned once again. Yeah,
Yeah.
go off yourself.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, it's been back in the
that's
moment.
really mean.
We love you,
Well,
Chuckles.
away I go.
No.
All right, now I can talk about hockey in peace. But
No, you can't. Fuck you. I'm back.
oh, what the fuck?
I'm kidding. Continue.
Yeah, but I don't know. Hockey is still something that I think it still manages to be cool, right? Whenever Shanks shows up and he's just like, I'm just gonna fry 1,000 people with my fucking brain. Like that shit's cool. But I do
Yeah.
think it definitely, like you said, it runs into that like very shonen like problem of I'm just stronger. And I think that doesn't make for particularly interesting fights a lot of the time.
Yeah, no, I get you. I think, like I was saying, I feel like One Piece fights are the lowest reason of why I'm reading One Piece typically. Not that I dislike them, it's just
They're very okay.
yeah. I think even you talked about it in your video on One Piece, Nick, where you were like,
Yeah.
the fights are not so much powers interacting, just I have this power, you have this power, throw them at each other.
Yeah. Like, if y'all think I'm quiet right now, just wait until we get into chapters that are just fighting. Like, I will shut the hell up, because, like, for me at least, there's just not a whole lot to talk about. Saying, yeah, oh, cool.
I
Like,
will
Luffy's
say-
made of rubber. He did a rubber thing.
I will say that I do think that it's a little more. There's a little more nuance to it than just throwing the power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
a little
I don't,
bit, but
I don't disagree. I feel like if I had that argument, right,
mhm.
it would be for pre-time skip. It would not be for post-time skip. Post-time skip has definitely become, here's my power, here's your power. We're gonna slap them against each other and see who's still standing at the end of it. Like back when Luffy didn't have access to Haki, right?
Mhm.
If he encountered someone with a dangerous devil fruit, he just had to like find a way to deal with it. And
Which
I
was
often
to throw his power at it.
Well, no. It was to use his powers in different ways. Like, because that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
he tried
but-
just throwing his powers at Crocodile, and that ended him up stabbed and drained in a ditch.
Yeah.
But when he came at Crocodile with like the water Luffy, right?
Mhm.
That's goofy and silly, right?
Yeah.
But it's a solution that actually works because he's saying, "You're made of sand. If I wet the sand down, then I can punch it."
Yeah. Which he only found out because he like punched him when he was bleeding or some shit, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It was. Yeah, it was when he got stabbed, he saw that the blood like clumped up the sand. I think that's what it was. You'd have to actually go back and read it.
That makes sense.
But and then like when he fought Enel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like I'm made of rubber, like I'm immune to your attacks, right?
Yeah.
But that didn't stop Enel from still having tactics to like deal with Luffy. Like he still had the clever
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
to like melt the gold and form it into a ball to like trap him and get him out of the equation.
Yeah.
And then to fight him in the air so that Luffy would be disabled. Like there were still interactions and unique encounters, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if there were any other Logias that Luffy fought. They're not
I mean, he
really-
fought Enel, but that was kind of like an unlosable matchup.
Yeah.
Luffy sure did fucking almost lose though. It was close.
Yeah. Luffy was like outskilled. He just had the hard counter pick.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. That's. I think I talked about that in the one where we talked about our favorite characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was a 500 million at minimum level threat if we're going by the government bounty list.
Yeah.
They were fighting before he even had 200,000 under his belt.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. Did he fight? Or yeah, in like not just Luffy, right?
Hmm.
But like in the case of like Usopp when he fought Perona, right?
Yeah.
Usopp didn't have the ability just to say, "Oh, my Haki is stronger. I negate the depression," right?
Yeah.
Which I guess is something you can just do now. So rip Perona, power crept.
Yeah, but now he just back then he said my depression is stronger. I negate the depression.
that was his branch of observation Haki. He realized the futility in everything.
Yeah,
I get-
that is something that I do think is overall kind of lame about Haki. Is just the like your ability doesn't work aspect of it.
Yeah.
which
I
is
think
kind of
I
a
think
newer
that shit
thing.
sucks. Whenever like in a battle manga, especially there are characters who are just like your ability does not work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we picked a really great time to like have this particular topic, right?
Yeah.
Because it's never been at the forefront of like my Haki negates things, right?
Mhm.
Until Law really said my Haki is strong enough to erase diseases inside my body if they're made of devil fruit power.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that like whatever source of life that creates Haki, right,
Mhm.
must be related to devil fruits in some way because that's such a like it's
Well-
thing. It's one thing if willpower just negates logic, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, you might be made of fire, but I believe in my friends and my strength, and therefore your
Yeah.
fire is now tangible.
Yeah.
But like to perform like microscopic surgery, right?
Mhm.
Is like that gets like that's like a really specific scenario at that point. It makes me think that there's more to it than just Haki just negates devil fruits.
Well, I mean, this is the arc where we're gonna learn about the origin of devil fruits, so we'll see.
That's true. That is a good point. Wait, we are?
Yeah, Oda said in SBS like years ago that if you want to learn about the origin of devil fruits and shit like that, wait till Vegapunk gets introduced to the story.
Okay.
So it's probably gonna get some lore drops in the Vegapunk arc, believe it or not.
Oh, I can't believe it. These chapters have been so light on content.
I know. But yeah, I'm really hoping that the whole like my hockey negate your disease is left to very small pools of characters to do that.
I just realized.
Um,
I sarcastically said these chapters were so light. We blazed through like 7/10 of this chapter very quickly in our discussion because it was literally just we're wearing clothes now. We're being attacked now. That's my dad.
yeah, but also we talked about Stronger for like a
That-
few minutes.
That's true.
Yeah.
We got a lot of strong.
Stronger was the most interesting thing about the chapter, other than Law's milkers.
By the way, I just realized
Yeah,
we didn't actually give our closing thoughts on that. We just jumped straight into the topic.
Yeah.
So real quick for here, I'm gonna pause for a few seconds. I want you to say your thoughts on the chapter, and then I'll edit that back in and put it in later. All right, so
Damn, welcome. This is a totally at the same time and not post-edited. I thought the chapter was pretty okie dokie artichokey. Aha, GG's.
haha. I thought the chapter fucking sucked, and I hated it, and I hate One Piece, and I hate you. But for real, I thought the chapter was pretty fun. Not like seeing Blackbeard caught me by surprise, but other than the information on what devil fruits the crewmates had, nothing about the encounter was really all that spectacular just yet. I think when I get a bit more information out of it, I'll care a bit more. But for now, it's just, well, I guess Law's being taken out of the story.
Yeah, rest in peace, Law.
Law milkers, Law milkers.
Good job.
That concludes my thoughts.
All right, cool. Now I'm going to pause again so I know when this is. All right. Do we have any other closing thoughts on Haki?
I think it might be the season for the Leafs, baby. That's all I'm saying. Let's go, Toronto.
All right, okay. I use my Conqueror's Haki to knock Akaru out.
My will is stronger than
Damn
yours,
it.
dude. I'm going for the cup.
My hockey is the biggest one of them.
All right, well, I'm using my observation Haki. to see that it's time to end the episode. Am I right, fellas?
Yes.
You're correct about that, Chuckles. It's time we wrap this bad boy up.
Okay, we're doing that.